Hey, family. I'm over here, man, trying to take this hair out. Got bored. Wanted some people to talk to, maybe encourage. But I just mainly want to check on y'all, chop it up with y'all. Ooh wee. Goodness gracious. This is so nappy. I should not have left this in that long. Hey, Ben. What's up? Just coming to check on my family. Ooh wee. This is no problem. I really miss y'all low key. Like, I need to be on here more, but I have some words that I did not upload. Like, they're pre recorded and everything. I just didn't post them. I've been just overwhelmed a little bit. Hey, love. Has been a mess recently. No, for real. Yeah, I knew it was real because my kingdom spouse had said something about my hair. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to comb my hair. Because why are you talking about me on multiple occasions? Like, don't do me. Which I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something to it. So the Lord has been giving me revelation lately on a variety of things. It's not just like kingdom spouse words. So I know y'all love those. But yeah, it's been just words in general. Things that he's about to do. But my main thing is how y'all been? How y'all doing? What's going on with y'all? What's new? First off, what's new? And I did get somebody emailed me a song. I did get it, and the Lord gave me like little to no revelation, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just double back and wait for him to download more. Basically, I know y'all. Sometimes when my eyes are puffy like that, I feel like my spirit is just something. I don't know, like crying in the spirit or something. My spirit's crying out for me. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I kid you not. Look at that dirt. I gotta wash my hair. That's makeup, I think. Anyways, so what's new? What do people want to talk about? I hope y'all been keeping up with your Esther treatments. I call them the Esther treatments, but beauty treatments, preparations. I think it's like funny how Esther name is like EST, like establish her. Like, did anybody else notice that? Like, the Lord really like established her. Um, oh, yeah, I'm low key tender headed while I'm doing all this yanking. Hey, Tracy. Y'all, so another thing for the people that like be having to do hair or whatever, your children's hair, your hair. Should I braid my hair the same way I just had it? Or should I crochet, if y'all know what that is? Crochet. I don't want nothing too spectacular. Nothing that's going, because this took me, all these braids took me 4 hours, and I'm not trying to do that again. She said crochet. Glory be to God. You answered that so fast. Um, as you should. No, I'm just playing. Just kidding. I had that like in my head to do anyways, but yeah. I'm actually preparing to see my kingdom spouse, but I'm not excited at all. I'm doing my hair for myself. My hair been nappy. Just the fact that he said something like a million times about it, I'm like, whatever. I don't want you to have nothing to say when you see me at all. Because that's going to frustrate me. Like, shut up, comb your own hair. You know, that's how I be feeling sometimes, but we can't say that to people. Oh my goodness. Y'all see how nappy this is? It should not be matted like that. And then I can't cut it. I want to cut it. I might cut my real hair. I've done it several times. How's the baby girl feeling? Good. Y'all, speaking of that, there are so many people like, the Lord told me that that was a witchcraft attempt. And I was like, shut up. So when she had the coronavirus and the RSV, I think they did a ritual or whatever. And I don't want to say it's a counterfeit. I think it was someone off of YouTube. Because, mind you, she got sick, 2 times after I posted her. After I posted my baby on here. And something in the spirit was like, I don't think you should do that. I was like, it's okay, I'm going to pray. I'll pray. I'll cover her. But yeah, stuck between moving on and forgetting and holding on and hopeful. Ben, the story of my life recently, like legit, I've been like, God, it could just be me and you, okay? You could send me somebody else. I ain't even tripping. Like, whatever you want to do, Lord, I'll do it. Like the prayer, grudgingly praying at this point. Oh, girl, use conditioner when you taking out your. Because I'm over here ripping my hair out. I want to cut my hair off. I cut my hair off in 7th grade. I want to cut it again. Please don't post your baby, even I feel something bad could happen. Oh, yeah, I need to delete that video. I need to go back and find that and delete that video up off of here. I locked it to where only people that follow or subscribe. What is this? Yeah, this is not Facebook. This is YouTube. I locked it to where only subscribers could see, but still. I'm like, she ain't getting posted no more after that. Hey, God bless me with a vehicle. Out the blue. It was gifted to me. Twins turned 4 last Friday. Oh my God, yes. 12/15. Happy birthday, twin. And the anticipation for the kingdom return is getting on my nerves. The year has been so emotional. Like literally, baby, I ain't gonna act like I ain't been crying. I've been crying a little bit. Cause I'm getting so frustrated, like, but the Lord really, he's gonna do like the last minute, like, in the Bible, God did stuff like last minute on purpose. So this is gonna be like a last minute thing. And it says also use water, apple cider vinegar, and spray bottle and get the dirt out too. Yeah, I do got some apple cider vinegar. No, I think I got regular vinegar. God bless your baby and you. Thank you, love. I can't wait till the year's over. Me too. And congratulations, girl. Yes. God was talking to me about a car too. And I knew it was for somebody else, but I was so stressed out that day I didn't even post it. It would have just been a confirmation anyways. He would have still did it as he did. I was definitely getting attacked yesterday. I cried at work at my desk yesterday in front of my director. Oh my goodness. I did that one time at a call center job and they fired me. They were like, yeah, girl, you're not built for this. And I was like, I'm really not. I feel like I look crazy. So yeah, I did my makeup. Then I took off my makeup. I still got makeup on. But anyways, I took off my makeup. Then I started combing my hair. I was going to go to school today. And I didn't go to school today. I actually asked the Lord that you come on to stop my hair from going sideways today. Look at my hair going sideways. No, I'm just playing. I cannot wait till like literally, I want the year to be over so bad. Like I want, like, you're stressed out when you want to cut all your hair off. Like I legit, like I don't even want to do it no more. Like I just go bald. Like legit. I was ready to cut my hair off so I didn't have to comb my hair. Like these beauty treatments, God, it's not for the weak. It's not. I used to work at a call center too, 301 in New York. It was real. Yeah, no. That was in California. People in California, they will cuss you out so quick over the phone. So like literally. No, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Cause I be feeling like I be saying too much sometimes. People be emailing me like, I think that you should not say that much, and I'm like, okay. My hair slicked back. I throw wigs on this bad boy. I got a wig too. I could put a wig on. Braid it up and wear a wig, sis. Don't cut your hair. I feel like the crochet will last me a good month. I left this in. I don't even know how long I left this in, but y'all saw how I used to change my hair like every week, every 2 weeks. I'm not doing that. No, ma'am. I got a lot going on right now. Like a lot. Trying to transition too. I'm glad you're on here though. I'm glad to be on here. Yeah, like y'all, my family. So like I don't got nobody to talk to on this type of level. That's why when I get on here and I be really running my mouth, it's like that's because nobody around me knows what's going on. Even the people I talk to, they know little to nothing. It means a lot that you do these lives. Thank you, Ben. Because, you know, I be feeling like people don't cherish me as they should. No, not cherish, but that's the closest thing to the word that I wanted to say. Thank you so much. The enemy tried to take me out through a car accident in February, and God made sure that weapon didn't prosper. And now he replaced, whoa. He replaced what's been taken from me. In Jesus' name. I don't have nobody to talk to either. Oh, barely. No, like literally. Oh, okay. It's just gonna give me a thing and say YouTube crash. Like what? No, like that's crazy because I got in a car accident a couple years ago. The enemy might have sent it. Nobody understand our language. They really don't. They don't speak kingdom though. I have missed you all. It is lonely on this journey, which is new to me. It is lonely, and sometimes it gets to like God. Sometimes makes it like that to where we go to Him and talk to Him about it. It was like one day that I was like really stressed out. I want to say it was like last week, and this song came on, and I think it was like Simple Things. Like it was like three different songs that came on, and each song he was telling me, he was like, go home, take a shower, do your makeup or something, clean up your house. Like he just was giving me instructions on what would make me feel better in that moment, and I was like, dang, okay, Lord. But like sometimes I don't know, this journey will have you really drained, especially like I've been sleepy lately, and I know it's an attack from the enemy, but I haven't had energy to do nothing. I have not been getting up on time. I have not been cleaning my house like how I want. You know, like it's not filthy, it's just dirty. I don't know how to explain it. Like toys everywhere, stuff like that. Journey is lonely. I would definitely break you down. It is lonely. And I don't know, like especially if you're chosen, you know that people come and go. Like not everybody is going to be a friend. Sometimes they're a destiny helper, or sometimes you're their destiny helper. So it's just like you have to be open to God adding and subtracting. And I keep telling people that before he blesses you, he subtracts. Before he adds, it's a lot of math that he be doing. The math be mathing though. Silly enough children. I was trying to call my friends during a meltdown and no one picked up, and they want to know what happened. Like, nah, I want to talk to you about it, bro. For real, cause you're late. You're late. I already went through the emotions. Just Papa has sent people my way to interpret their dreams. Wow. That's a blessing. It can be stressful though, because God gives you what he means and not what people want to hear. And I think people forget that. Like I'm given what you want, what I'm actually saying and not what you want to hear. Like Joseph, when he was in jail and he interpreted the two guys' dreams, and he was like, you gonna die and the bird's gonna eat your flesh. And he was like, no, you gonna give him a good one. And it's like, you asked for me to interpret it, and I did, and it happened. But that's the thing too, like with the Lord using you, it's not always what you want like to hear. Like it's not. And then you still have to deliver it to the people. Like it's sometimes not popular at all. That was a good thing this year. That was. There's a lot of, actually I can say this entire year I've been blessed. Almost ripped that whole piece out. This entire year I've been blessed, but man, it's just the joy that the enemy would try to take. Can't stop her blessings, but we can take the happiness to where she can't enjoy it. Like, you know, he has been on me to not isolate myself from my brothers and sisters in Christ. I need to get out of my comfort zone. And that's what he's doing right now. Like, he's definitely pulling people out of their comfort zones. Yeah. It literally is not comfortable when the Lord is growing you. I'm about to rip this out. Like, I'm not finna play with this little piece. Definitely about to rip it out. Let me be gentle. I'll be gentle with everybody else's hair but mine. He has been on me tonight. Okay, I don't even want to talk no more. Like, for real. I tried telling one of my oldest friends, agnostic, about my kingdom spouse situation. I kept it from him for years. When I opened up about it, he definitely thought I was crazy. Oh, there are believers. There are people that are actively in the church that don't understand. Like, literally. That literally would feel like you're speaking in a whole nother language. I'm telling you, I watched Stephanie P. Smith for like a whole year before I understood that she was prophesying, that she was speaking prophetically. Like, just tell me I'm a slow learner without saying I'm a slow learner. But I'm just gonna be easy with myself. Y'all know I missed 4.5 years of school, so I am never gonna act like I am the smartest one in the bunch. Okay, that's the thing though. When you walk with God, He'll make you look smarter than what you are. Just saying, because He's speaking through you. He give you a word that you ain't never heard. I'm telling you, He spoke a word to me that I had never heard, that I had to look up. I thought I was tripping. It's like, that's not a word. Condition. Okay, okay. I'm not getting up to get nothing. Okay, I'm in this chair. I have been very happy this year, but it's been emotional. And some of the tears that we cry are actually like not only going to be used to water, but it's water your seed, but it's healing. Like, legit. The army just messaged me. Ben, I'm telling you, God will make a thing happen, okay? He will make it happen. Because He just told me He will make it happen. Bro, I really don't even know no, not to tell people because I had no idea what Kingdom Spouses were then. After that, when I found YouTube, I was like, oh, dang, where was y'all at this whole time? That's how I'm feeling. Like, what? When the Lord spoke the promise to me, right? I was literally, I could just have like multiple gifts dumped on me. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing. Like, I was seeing in the spirit. I had no clue what that was. I was like, I'm seeing in the spirit. I'm hearing in the spirit. I'm just having all this going on right now, getting prophetic dreams. Didn't know what to do with what. And I was like, look, Lord, you're stressing me out. So I can't talk to you no more. And yeah, I basically had gave up on a promise in 2018 because I was stressed out. I was like, this is not working for me. Like, Lord, you're doing a lot. And I didn't have the people to guide me at that time. Mind you, that happened in Texas. And then I went to California. After I gave up on the promise, I flew to California. And God got me back in Texas. Literally, He's like I said, let me finish where I left off on because I said I had this for you and you thought I was playing. And He literally told me, He said, go to Texas. And I was like, I don't know about that, Lord. You know, I got a couple thousand, but I was not trying to use that money for that. I was just like, no. He blessed me, and I was not trying to use the money to get back in His will. I was like, no. But then I prayed. I was like, Lord, no matter what I do, you're going to get me to where you want me to go. Okay? And I pray that you do it in Jesus' name. So you have all permission. And I got flued out by the feds, but I got flued out. Mind blown. He said, I had good plans. I mean, the word says that, Ben. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans of a hope and a future, okay? I wish I could take your hair out, your hands, and do it for you. I literally called one of my sisters in Christ so she can help me take it out. Mind you, last time I had her do my hair, she ripped it out. But I didn't care. Look, as long as somebody is helping me, I'm still trying to figure out why He moving everybody to Texas. Y'all, I don't want to speak on it. Hold on. Because He gave me a revelation on what He was doing with that. There's a lot that's going to happen. I think I dropped a part of it, but I didn't specifically state the reason why He was moving everybody to Texas. Girl, you think you slow. My Kingdom Spouse been trying to tell me for 6 years. It didn't click. He told another prophet that that the signs be in my face and I missed them. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so mad because yes, by the feds. But I was so mad that my Kingdom Spouse asked me, right? He asked me, do I think he my husband? And I didn't answer quick. I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, the fruit is not where it's supposed to be. So that's no. I literally sat there and I got quiet and I said, no. And I honestly, I was honestly so honest. Like, I was serious. Like, no, you're not my husband. Because you do nothing that the Lord told me my husband would do. And from there, he was like, okay, cool. Let me back off then. Because I thought I was your husband. So he knew before I knew. And then right after that, I want to say a couple weeks after that, the Lord started giving me the revelation, like, that's your husband, huh? And I was like, oh, you serious? You for real? I was like, you're playing. You're legit playing. I mean, he said my plans are good. Yeah. He wants all his kids to do good. Like, to me, sometimes the plans are great, but we can use the word good. It says, I literally will not rip your hair because I have 4C hair and I'm so delicate, I don't play around. That's why I be feeling like I got bald spots, like, my edges. Like, let's pray for edges, y'all, because, God can do anything. But, yeah, my certain spots are thin. Let me just say that. The fruit is not fruiting. Okay, it ain't. It ain't. And it's not. The fruit wasn't fruiting either. Okay, his fruit wasn't fruiting either. At all. Hey, Rebecca Love, I miss you too. I was like, and he said, I can date other people. So I said, no, like literally, when it came, okay, before my spouse started messing with the counterfeit, he was like, I got all these women. I would literally like leave and do what I want to do. And I was like, make it do what it do, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And it makes me so angry now because I legit didn't care. And now I'm like, where you at? I miss you. We together real bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just legit didn't care. Like, genuinely just did not care at all. I was like, I'm the one. So sleep on me if you want to. But I'm just so mad that I didn't care. Like, now I definitely care. And I kept saying, like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Even recently, like, certain stuff that's been happening, like, the Lord is like, like, the Lord's like, you do care. So stop saying you don't care when you do care. Because that was my way of getting through seasons in my life when I was younger. Like, I kept having to say I don't care. Like, when people would dog me out and stuff like that, I was just like, I just got to not care because that's the way to get through it. But now I'm in a different point of my life. Like, I'm older and stuff. Like, it's not always I don't care. Sometimes it's I just can't process this right now. I don't have the bandwidth for this right now. And it says, I'll go to the army to be closer than the kingdom spouse dreams. Then had kingdom spouse dreams. Wait, where did you receive your first prophetic word? Oh, Sharon Stone. Dang, he was somebody in London. God just be doing stuff. Justin makes me so angry. Like, I wasted all that time. I'm telling you, I did. It's just like, why did I leave? I literally left out here and you still made me come out here. And then I asked the Lord, like, why'd you have me come out here instead of telling him to go out there to pursue me? And then God gave me the whole revelation. I was like, oh, that makes sense. So while I was doing that, he was doing that. The Lord be giving me details. Trying to find my husband and it was you. What? No, for real. Because why? I was like, why did I not? I think, like, when it came down to me, especially, like, in the past, even with counterfeits, I feel like guys thought, like, I would date them just because they were fine. And I was like, that is not the case. I don't care how fine you are. I'm not going to be with you just because you look good. So when it came down to my kingdom spouse, I was like, I don't care how fine you are. I'm not going to be with you because you're fine. Like, you need to show me something. And even when I was younger, like, my looks got me in a lot of places, and a lot of doors were open because of my looks. Especially, I was very slim. I was like slim, thick, and I was just very different growing up. I was bald, cut my hair off in 7th grade, and then it made my face more like, how models be cutting hair off. Like, y'all watch what's the name, Tyra Banks? But a lot of people were just drawn to me, and then I'm just a straight weirdo. Like, my personality, I'm different. But yeah, I just feel like, okay, you think you look good and that's it, and I'll be the first person to curve you and not care about none of that. After a while, I just stopped looking at looks. Like, who cares? I care and had no shame. But I'm gonna go to the streets if you send me. with you. Well, back in the day, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Other people might have not have got it, but I get it. Where I don't care if you look good, bro. In real life, in real life. And it says, I have a question. If God say your spouse is coming soon, soon can be like forever. I had like the same type of question. So get excited when you hear very soon. Okay, when you hear very soon, get excited. Because there's soon, and then there's very soon. So when the Lord started saying that, I was like, okay. But y'all, we're on God's timing. So it's like, imagine God with a remote, and he pressed play, and then he pressed pause. He could pause it, and then he can literally fast forward if he wanted to. So he could just do whatever he wanted to do, like legit. The Lord been telling me all it takes is one word. That's all he has to say is one word. One word, legit. Go. That's it. But yeah, anyways, Rebecca, soon can be long. Exactly. That's why I say get excited when you hear very soon. I'm not even finna stress myself out with it. But may he have given you a time, like a month or so. Yeah, the Lord has definitely been okay, I thought I was tripping. When I first made my YouTube, that was like in December last year. But then February is when I started posting, and the Lord kept talking about December. And I was like, okay. And then as it got closer to December, he was actually releasing people in November, and I had uploaded that. And like one person reached out and said that her kingdom spouse proposed to her or whatever. And she's like, I'm gonna still watch your channel and whatnot, but thank you, all that, da da da. And then for a lot of people, he spoke December, like December was it. Now, if he was out of obedience and out of the Lord's will and stuff like that, I would just say early next year, because we can delay ourselves. We can. But just know you're covered by grace anyway. So it's really like, just stay in line so it's December. I'm trying to understand why he would want something restored before it even began. That is confusing. I feel like I get you, but I don't. I'm trying to understand. Why would he want it restored? Some people, the restoration is not just a kingdom spouse thing. It's within themselves. Like, I know with me, it was childhood stuff that he had to restore my true self and how he saw me, and not how I saw myself or how the world saw me. Like, he had to restore me to him. So a lot of people had to get restored to God first, like our kingdom spouses, and ourselves. But yeah, the restoration is going to be you going to God and your kingdom spouse going to God first. Kingdom spouse told me in a dream he loved me and was coming to get me tomorrow. And then the next dream, it was saying him get ready. But that was in September. Because, okay, if God gave you a dream, like, especially with mine, if God gave me a dream, like, in September, I'm going to act like I'm you. He know I'm not going to get ready until November. Like, realistically, he gave me a couple months in advance, because I ain't gonna move a muscle till November. Because guess what? I need like 10 confirmations. I gotta make sure you're sure that I'm sure that we're sure, and we're a unitly sure. I'm just saying so. But no, for real. Like, sometimes he tells us stuff in advance like that because it takes us so long to get in position. Then even some of us, like myself, I can get in position, but sometimes we get up off our post like, this is... this is a little too much. Let me get up for a second and walk off. Let me go on a walk. I need to stretch my legs. It says, yes, the Lord gave me a month. I've been good since he told me. Okay. No, because these kingdom spouses, they begin beside themselves. Out of the streets. Healing us from the inside out, drawing us back to him. Exactly. Yeah, I gotta process this. Not only do I need to heal when their breakup happens, she needs to heal. Not for real. But that's the thing. Some people, the Lord is, okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Me and my kingdom spouse not together because I'll be good one moment and then I'm mad again. Like now I'm mad because you know what? You taking too long. It's just like, listen, unforgiveness is the key. There's a door, okay? And the unforgiveness is the key to open it. The forgiveness is the key to open it. So if you have an unforgiveness, if you grudgingly praying for your spouse and stuff like that, it's just like these demons that are operating through them, these Jezebels, these Leviathans, all of them want us to feel some type of way. Like legit. Like they want us to definitely feel some type of way about our kingdom spouses. It says, God said pray and prepare in June. And I didn't start till August. Okay. Because he told me that in February, and I really didn't take him serious until May. I was like, okay, Lord, you're serious about this. Because I legit thought the Lord was like, I was like, Lord, you don't got nobody else? Are you sure? But it says, girl, I'm tired of getting ready. Me too. And that's the thing, like, the Lord is just realistically showing us like what we need to work on. If your kingdom spouse is triggering you, that's what you need to work on. Because sometimes it's not them. It's something that your childhood caused, and then we be feeling some type of way. It says, I keep having dreams that my kingdom spouse is testing me or we are living together. What do you mean he's testing you how? Some of them are going to come back and test you. Especially like I saw a couple that they were living together or whatever. They said, look at that. They said that they ended up having sex before they were married, like 2 or 3 times they failed the test. But they were saying something that stuck out to me, that once they knew that the Lord wanted them together, it was a whole nother ball game. So we already know that our kingdom spouse, we're going to marry our kingdom spouses. Some of the kingdom spouses are going to come back with no intentions to marry, okay? They're going to have an idea like, I might do this, I might do that, with no intentions to marry. And then when they're with you, they're going to get the revelation that you are that wife or you are that husband. And then the attraction is going to grow, okay? So some of them are going to be like, okay, we supposed to be married or whatever. We can have intimacy before we legally do it. And, you know, they're going to test the waters, okay? Especially if you look good. And I'm assuming we're all attractive people. I'm getting off the post. The post is hilarious. Getting off the post is hilarious. I'm telling you, there's been times I was like, Lord, if I don't pray for him, who gonna cover him? Because he playing with me. I'm not the one or the two. Okay? Because I will move up. I will move around. But yeah. God been prophesying through my 4-year-old son too. He delivered messages from my son, keeps saying it's coming in the morning. He said, yes. I saw on Instagram this girl, her son was like, Mama, pray. Mama, pray. And she's like, what should I pray about, baby? What should I pray? And he just kept saying pray. Like he's trying to play a game, right? He's trying to play his video game. And God keep telling him to tell his mom to pray. So he getting irritated like, honey, God wants you to pray. Go pray. Get away from me. Go pray. But yeah, I thought that was cute because he does that. And it says, girl, after 6 years, I'll be like, whatever, bro, you good. It's not like I'm going anywhere. LOL. Like, at this point, like, I feel like I'm cherishing you and I need you to cherish me because it's only fair. Like, I need us to both appreciate each other on the same level, not me appreciating you more. But it's just like the Lord has called me to be the bigger person. And sometimes I have gotten off the post of being the bigger person. I was like, nah, you're blocked. Now, no, I'm just playing. I blocked for a second and unblocked. But it's just like really annoying. Like, don't play with me because I'm not the one or the two. It's like, Then I always say people older than what they are. You pushing 40, you better calm down. I pray often. I don't fall because the attraction is overheated. The attraction, listen. Some people, like myself, has used sex as a way of survival. So it's like, I ran away when I was like 14 to 16, and it was one of my little boyfriends. So like that was literally something that I was doing for survival. It wasn't even because I liked it. And then I don't know. I started that intimacy stuff at 12. So I was really out there with it. But yeah, it was never something that was something that I enjoyed. So that's one thing the Lord is working on me on. I don't know. Some people have been assaulted or anything like that. I know I have a couple times. It's not something that you're looking forward to sum it up. It's like, you fine, but, we can hold hands or whatever. I'm not really tripping. I'm not big on that. I think you spoke to me about they done messed up. Oh yeah, they did. They did. Some of them did. In the middle of an argument is what the Lord kind of put in my spirit. In the middle of our argument, some of the counterfeits had said something to our spouse, and it gave them more revelation on us. So I was like, yeah, well, keep my name out your mouth because you're giving them more revelation on me. The more they try to knock you down, the more revelation your spouse is getting. Yeah, my kingdom spouse and I was knocking the boots until I found out he was my husband. And I was like, hell no, not till we marry. Yeah, no. I don't even I don't want to give the devil any way in my relationship. That's why I'm more open to submitting. And it's not so much of I want to submit because I'm so in love with you and da da da. I just want to make sure I'm listening to my father, and I want to make sure the devil ain't got no way in our relationship. Other than that, it really a lot of the stuff that I'm doing or going to do in the future, I'm doing it because God. It's not nothing to do with I'm gonna respect you because God wants me to respect you. Okay, ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm going to listen to you because God wants me to listen to you. If not, if God told me not to listen, I wouldn't listen. A lot of these people is grace through God. And that's why I be trying to humble yourself, because if God himself said this is good, then and it says, I felt God moved me recently. I think there was a shift that took place. So that video was speaking to me. There was definitely a shift that took place there. A lot of people, some caught it, some didn't. It was the feeling of just knowing. Back to this. Why everybody moving to Texas? Why? There is a extreme famine that is going to take place. And the Lord is moving people to out here. I had posted that video. So if he's been telling you to stock up on waters and stuff, do so. But I don't like to post them type of words. Last time, I'm telling y'all, when the pandemic, this is when I didn't even know I was prophetic and stuff. When the pandemic first happened, I went to a restaurant. And, I'm squatting, I'm using the bathroom, I ain't going to get into too much detail. But the Lord said, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. And I'm like, Lord, you telling me not to touch nothing. What do I touch? What can I touch? I want to wash my hands. You keep telling me don't touch this, don't touch that, don't touch that. And it came out maybe a couple days after that, coronavirus lockdown, yada, yada. And I was like, that's why because I was like, God is tripping. He telling me not to touch everything. And then in that time, the Lord had pulled me closer to him. He pulled me so close to him. He had even one of my counterfeit exes. My counterfeit ex was like, you're going to get sick. You need to do this. You need to do that. He was literally speaking through people to me and everything. And I was in the word. 8 hours a day. I wasn't working. The counterfeit was working and taking care of me and stuff like that. So, But what's crazy is, what just came to mind? When I was doing that, when I was really in the word, my counterfeit relationship, that dude would get so mad and be like, I need to spend time with you, and you just want to read and yada yada yada. I'm like, I'm in the Bible and you messing with me. It's just crazy. Anyways, word, I'm still gonna have a seat after I forgive, but I just leave. I'm still gonna have a seat after. That's the thing that the only thing that disobedience does is delay. That's why I said, if you've been disobedient, you're just delaying. And some people are actually getting curses for it, but it just depends. You will know what you're picking up. Blessings for obedience in the next chapter, like I said, is curses for disobedience. But yeah, like I said, I got the revelation in 2018. I left. The promise still stands. It's 2023. Just saying. I do block and unblock. Yeah, but it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's childish because I'd be like, I'm gonna block you and then literally wait 5 minutes and then unblock. What's the point of doing all that? But that's the thing. The devil wants us to block our spouses. The devil wants it to be no communication. He wants the communication to die. And it says, yes, and God really doing his thing. He is. My kingdom spouse at a big age too. My kingdom spouse was the only person who managed to figure me out intimately, so I'm happy it's him. But after that ring, bro, yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest with y'all, when the Lord said, "What do you want in a husband?" I added intimacy in there, like what I wanted with intimacy. So if you didn't do that, you should have. Cause I'm just being honest. Like if you don't get specific, the Lord will just give you exactly what you're asking for. He knows what you want and what you need, but He's gonna give you specifically what you're requesting. So y'all, if y'all want you a thick wife, you better say you want a thick wife. Don't get mad when He give you somebody that's real petite. I'm just saying. Cause He delivered literally. You know what I said when I prayed? I said, Lord, I just want them fine, no matter what, no matter what's going on. I want them fine. I want them to know You, and I want to make sure that this is like that. And the Lord literally delivered just that. But then, when it came down to it, I was like, once He already granted that, I was like, I should have been more specific. I should have said green eyes and yada yada yada. And it's like too late because I already gave you exactly what you asked me for. You just said fine. You didn't say a fine man with green eyes and all this other stuff. And I was just like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. I just won't get it. But it's not that serious. It's literally not. My dad has green eyes, so that's where I got green eyes from. Um, I'm still on this walk because God, bro. Like literally. And some people, like, do y'all watch Ken and Tabitha? Tabitha said the first 4 years of their marriage, she was not happy sexually. Period. Like it wasn't she wasn't happy, she wasn't having orgasms. I'm gonna just be honest. And Ken actually had to learn her body. So if that's the thing that you scared about, because I know I was like, Lord, I don't want to just marry somebody and I'm not being fulfilled. But y'all figure it out. It might take a couple years, but y'all figure it out. I think my girl is feeling a little broken right now. You could feel in the spirit if your spouse is feeling some type of way. I'm telling you, they might have had spurts of depression, and then you start feeling depressed out of nowhere. Like, just like pregnancy, anything that you are getting, the baby is getting. The nutrients, all that. You armor yourself up, you're armoring them up, you're reading the Word of God, you still feeding them spiritually. Same vent. Yeah, if God would tell me let it go, baby, I would have let it go. Let it go. I would have been dropped it like it was hot. Okay. Yes, famine and war. Yes. The Lord didn't speak to me about war. He just told me specifically famine several times. There was like one time, right, y'all? I was getting ready to go to court because, I had caught a couple cases. But anyways, and the Lord was telling me, He told me to go to the book of Revelation. I started going to the book of Revelation. Mind y'all, it's raining outside, it's thundering. I just felt God so angry, and He was just telling me what He was finna do to the land. I was like, okay, you scaring me. It says she's trapped in her situation. Well, when God say go, go. I'm moving back to Texas too. Honey, the rent is like $12. It's so cheap. No, I'm ready to move. I wanted to leave so bad. If God Himself was not like, stay there, I'd have figured something out. It says, I'm waiting to be with my king so we can create bunkers and stuff. I know that's right. And yes, there is an extreme famine, not just one place. It will affect a lot of the world. Me and my 9-year-old have so many dreams about it and have a huge stockpile of food and water. Yep, that's true. I have a sibling that lives in Japan, and the Lord told me even Japan gonna get hit. So that definitely makes sense. Famine, okay, that's what I thought. I live here already, so I heard the directive to move. But I noticed the influx of new folks. Like, it's getting crowded here, Lord. No, for real. I chose to leave because the CF and the NC is hard. I don't know what that means, man. I'm sorry. Literally, childish Jess. I have a destiny helper, so I was like, unblock that man. No, for real. Our Destiny helpers, I'm telling you, I was going off. And I was like, my cuteness spouse, I'm done. This is it. Like, that last heartstring pull, and in a bad way. And they were like, just calm down. He'll do blah, 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 blah. And he did exactly that in a couple of hours. He blocks and unblocks and drives me crazy. Oh my goodness. I thought that was so, oh, goodness gracious. I thought that was so hilarious when my kingdom spouse had blocked me and then unblocked me and then called to apologize. I was like, okay. I wrote down a lot, but it was before I knew what this was. I have green eyes. Baby, give me your eyeballs. Maybe he asked for that. No, for real. Even when I was pregnant and I was praying like for my daughter, I prayed that she had a whole bunch of hair. I prayed that she looked like me and a little bit like her daddy, but just enough of me and enough of him. That's hilarious because God delivered exactly that. I said, Lord, why I didn't pray for her to be smart? I said, okay, so the next time we know, because I was over there praying for silly stuff. Like I should have prayed that she be prophetic and stuff like that, but God is doing the thing. Facts being dropped it. Okay, I'm begging God to take away this desire for him. I asked him to do that. He ain't gonna do it, child. He is not gonna do that. I asked a million times. I was like, break every soul tie in Jesus' name. I plead the blood of Jesus over my mind. And honey, God was like, listen. I connected y'all for a reason. I ain't breaking nothing. I got into it with my landlord super last night, so I need to move. I'm sick of this. Baby, the Lord told me there is judgment upon the earth. There is. But like, okay, for his believers, right? For the people that are serving him, me and y'all, he's actively judging us, right? He's actively judging them too. But there's some people that literally people are dying, like, and they're getting the extreme judgment right now. So I mean, it's really depressing. It's depressing when you think about it. Look at all that dirt, y'all. I'm so sick of this. My man don't live in New York City though. Y'all doing long distance? I lived there for a long time. My best friend over 12 years lives there. I ain't even got no friends. I chose to leave because the counterfeit and the way she did it having no contact is hard. It's all up to her. Hey family, hey Maya, hey! Mine don't block me, he just goes silent. Mine be trying everything to get my attention. It's like, you cute or whatever. Take my eyeballs. Same. My son is prophetic. You can tell, okay, so people around me, it's more than just my child. She hears in the spirit, but people around me, I'll hear something in the spirit and then they'll get to like doing like, looking and stuff, and they don't even realize that they're hearing the spirit. Like I have a friend and I heard the devil say, I'm finna do some, and I was more tuned into the spirit than the physical at the moment. And she's like, did you hear that? And she started flipping out. I'm like, girl, it's all in the spiritual realm. Calm down. She all flipping out. And as she did that, as she was looking like, did you hear that? My baby had did the same thing. And I was like, so we all just listening in the spirit, chilling or whatever. It says, girl, I prayed for 7 hours straight. Girl, my knees can't even last 7 hours on the floor. I'm getting old. Jesus put it there. You can't plead Jesus over Jesus. No, for real. Jesus is like, girl, be quiet. Sit down. I'm not going to lie. I have been really stressed and praying. God has been calming my spirit daily. I'm praying for a more affordable home in a bigger place. If y'all can pray with me. Yes, I will definitely pray for you. And I don't like how people be, I'm not shunning it. I'm just saying my personal preference. How people pray like a lot of words in front of people. Like, are you trying to look cool? Are you trying to look like you're super spiritually advanced? Or I just don't like how people do that. It's just like not disrespectful, but to people that don't know how to pray as good, I just feel like sometimes people use that as I can pray really, really well. Like, like just showing off, not stewarding their gifts well. But yeah, let me write that on my whiteboard. Sorry, y'all. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Rebecca. Because I know the Lord will bring it back to my attention. Because I already know your name, but I need to specifically know what to pray for. Praying for an affordable home and bigger place. And bigger place. All right. Anyways, it says I got deliverance at church and was vomiting. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that happens. Because something's leaving? Is it because it's leaving? Well, I know it's because it's leaving, but like the throwing up, it catches me off guard. My phone is not loading live on time. My kingdom spouse is in a nutshell. I was just pausing to write your name on the board and your prayer request. My kingdom spouse is in another country. Oh my goodness. God is literally pulling people from around the world to be together. My kingdom spouse, when their family members told me they was from, I forgot the place, but they were not even from the U.S. Yes, it's been annoying, the distance. The distance is annoying, but just as the distance is annoying, I just feel like at this point in my life, I'm like, Lord, I want to be with them, but like right now, you ever have to tell God, like right now, I think it's not a good time for me. And as much as it really hurts me to even have to like say that, but I don't know if I can balance a man, myself, and my child. Just saying. I'm just being honest. It's like I'm gonna have to be considerate of your feelings. You're gonna want me to cook and stuff. And it's just like it's gonna be every man for themselves. Like I need my kingdom spouse to come back with a mindset of I'm okay with being in a room by myself. You could be in another room, I could be in another room and just chilling. In order to have a healthy relationship, you only need to spend 6 hours with your spouse. So, I'm just saying, like, yeah. I want my children to be prophetic too. Yeah, exactly. I want the Lord to use all my kids to His liking. Okay, whatever He sees fit. That blocking hurt. LOL, need y'all to please pray. We don't have any more false starts. I be wanting to ride past his house and just kick down the door and you play too much. Tracy, dang. What Tracy say? Let me go back up. Tracy, my kingdom spouse is in another. That's depressing. Don't say that. No. I really don't feel care for all the hoopla. I just talk to God regularly. Exactly. I found myself praying more in the past few weeks like I did when my husband died. So this whole kingdom spouse thing happening this year has thrown me for a loop. I'm sorry for your loss because I can't imagine that. Death is not my, I don't do funerals and stuff. Yeah, it's probably where the spell was in the gut. My child is going to be. Mix, I'm happy he doesn't live up here because I want to move. I want to move so bad. I'm not even playing. I don't know how it was just not a foam. It was speaking in tongues for the second time ever. It was just a lot of foam. Oh, okay. I pictured actual vomit. Okay, and asked me I'm really ready for this. Yeah, when he asked me that, baby, I was like, Lord, I don't know. Girl, that sounds like dismissive avoidance and fearful avoidance, so pray about that. Yeah, the Lord's been revealing to me, I'm like really low-key scared to be with my kingdom spouse. And it goes down to the trust. I don't trust you. I trust the Lord that the Lord will deliver as He said, but I don't put my trust in men. I quit doing that. You can't put your trust in men because they will always disappoint you. Well, not always, but they will at times disappoint you. So I quit doing that. And it says, girl, that sounds like, okay, I already read that. They grabbed my stomach and said, let it go. I could control what happened. I was on the floor for hours. The love just grows stronger for him. Baby, I feel like when I first got baptized, I was just so in love with the Lord. And you know how, like, in a regular relationship, y'all be so deep in love, and then things just happen over the years. And I just want to be like how it was when we first met, Lord. Like, we just need to be together real bad, like how we were before. Like, we were inseparable. Like, I didn't care about no man, like, relationship wise. I'm not saying, like, at all. I'm just saying, like, I didn't want to be with nobody. My boyfriend that I had when I got baptized, I was like, Lord, we can be done. I don't even care. Which he was a counterfeit, anyways. But still, like, I'm saying in general, I wouldn't even worry about no kingdom spouse. But I was only 21 too. Everybody is waiting on kingdom spouse. Everybody's moving or about to move. I can't wait to see our smiles. I'm waiting to see, but at the same time, it's like it don't make sense. I want it real bad, but then I'm like, but Lord, I don't know if I'm ready. Period. I want it, but I don't even know if I'm ready. Cause why is my house looking like this? I want my man to come home today. No, baby. I want my nails done. I want my toes to be looking good. I want my house to be spotless. We can be done. It's hilarious. I'm moving to my new place on the 19th. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Same. I feel like I lost my passion. I feel like I lost my but that's just like, I feel like it's normal. We're human. Our feelings, that's the thing. Emotions are so temporary. Because 1 second, I'm like, I'm cool. I can wait. I can wait some more. Because you realize that I had 26 years of, my life of me by myself, which not really by myself because I had counterfeit boyfriends. But you gonna spend 50 something, 60, 70, 80 years with these people. You have the rest of your life with this person. So I just feel like, why am I rushing it if I got forever with this man? Because even after everything happened, if people pass away, the rapture and all that, you still got eternity with your spouse. So it's like, and with God. But I'm just like, man, say, I have an angel of fire passion. Yes, I feel the same. I miss how it was when I first got saved 2 years ago. For real. My nails got to get done. Brows too. Honey, I tore my brows up. I tore them all the way. My kingdom spouse is coming like a thief in the night. I know. Baby. And that's what's stressing me out too. Like, you can't just give me the day so I can be prepared for that day. But God is just doing stuff. You will build trust with God in the center of your marriage. The more you fight it, the stronger the feelings for your kingdom spouse will grow. Let it happen, sis. Have faith in yourself. I'm just, okay. For people that's dealing with kingdom spouses, they be lying and stuff. That's the problem. That's really the problem. My house is off the chain, but we already know what happens when it comes upstairs. You're not coming in until we're married. Baby, listen, I've been trying to figure that out too. Like, Lord, are we going to let our kingdom spouses in? Especially if the Lord is giving us warning, like, they going to try you. They definitely going to try you. It's like, you can't come in there. My kingdom spouse is 15 years older than me. So now we got to get this show on the road. We both don't have kids. Exactly, look. Tick tock, tick tock. As soon as he walk in the door, it goes down in the past, all dramatic, like the movies breaks, ripping off clothes. Dang, this braid is so thin. Like, that's the thing, like, I don't know. I have control now sexually, so I don't feel like that's going to be like a problem for me. I think other places will be a problem for me for my kingdom spouse, like cussing him out. For real. Because listen, I don't feel like I'm truly ready to be with my spouse, but I'm ready because I'm tired of thinking about him. Exactly. All day is so overwhelming. If they think about you just as much as he thinks about you just as much as you think about him. Like, literally. Y'all might even think about each other at the same time. Also beg God to release the thoughts of him off my mind. I feel like being a mess will help me from letting. I feel like my house being a mess will help me from letting him in. Thank you. Me too. Because, like, toys and stuff on the ground. My kingdom spouse is quiet and loves peace and godly man. I'm in the drama. So I'm like, God, can you manage being tamed? No, my kingdom spell, I don't know, like, my kingdom spells just be stressing me out. Because he talks a lot. And it's like, shut up, please. Please be quiet. Like, we could just sit here and breathe in peace. My kingdom spell says, treating the counterfeit bad right now. Should I be laughing? No. Definitely not. It's a mess because I'm packing. Oh, baby. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. Like, I'm gonna just, if he come to my, I don't know where he gonna pop up at, okay? I don't know if he even gonna pop up because God might just put us in the same store or something. Girl, I don't want to discuss the age difference between me and my kid's spouse. It makes me want to turn and leave him alone. Though, he doesn't want that. I've been abstinent for 2 years, but I don't trust my flesh. Yeah, exactly. I've been abstinent, but I was just like, okay, Lord, if I really wanted to just go there with my kingdom spouse, I would have to take my shirt off, take my bra off, take my pants off. It's like, no, you can stop. You can stop at the shirt. Like, you don't have to go that deep. Like, y'all literally would have to get buck naked to do all that. So if you can't stop within one, it's okay if you go, oh, here go. No. Once the shirt go off or something, enough. Get off of me. I don't want you. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta stop. Yes, he wrote me and said it pisses me off how much I think about you. It does. It truly aggravates me how much I think about my kingdom spouse. Like when I'm going outside and like, oh boom, there go his car. Boom, there go another car that look like his. Boom, I'm like, okay, God, that's enough. I'm just a sports thing. It's just a sports thing. My kingdom spouse is quiet one, but I like when he shares stories because he was living a life when I had a baby. When I was a baby. Nah, some of these kingdom spouses, I'm telling you, they got some stories. They got some stories for us. But they just have to be open to speaking about it. I'm talking about what's up we were having in the club in 97, bro. No. Like, literally talk to your kingdom spouse like, oh, I wasn't even alive then. I'm dead. I'm alive. Is it the same for her, the thinking, the feeling of the situation? Yeah, it is. Some kingdom spouses are seeing people that look like you or us or whatever. They're just seeing things that remind them of you. Facts, or me possibly. Like if you get your nails done a certain way, your kingdom spouse might be seeing a French tip everywhere they go. Every girl got a French tip all of a sudden. Or if you wear your hair in a ponytail, they keep seeing people with ponytails in their hair. That can remind them of you. It could be subtle things. It doesn't have to be like a full-on a person looking exactly like you. I'm just saying, like, stuff that I went through. I was like, who is that him? Definitely wasn't alive, but I had an old soul, so we could chat. In my request for my husband, I asked for my husband to be older than me. I didn't specifically say what age, though. I probably should have added that in there. But it's okay. Girl, that was the year my kingdom spouse was born in 97. I robbed the cradle, flipped it over, and set it on fire. I'm 97. Don't do us. You know, I feel like I got like a mushroom head. Honey, I don't even feel like washing my hair. Girl, he probably see women's with green eyes. My kingdom spouse is very spiritually gifted. He can see her auras and stuff. Why do people call it that? He loves when my nails is done. He always compliments them. Girl, I was born 74. Do the math. Oh, no, ma'am. Tracy, Miss Tracy, hello. Girl, whatever God says. And that's all I'm going to say. Whatever the Lord says. Then I'll just think about how, like, Sarah was older when she had her baby. And she told him to have a baby with their servant. I was like, she probably delayed herself by doing that. Like how I said, we can delay ourselves. No, ma'am. I was born in 91. No, we out here in 97 in the streets. So, I can't even put it in a ponytail. Look at this, y'all. I want to cut it off. Just tell me I can cut it. Hilarious, but the word is right. People don't realize that. I be trying to tell them all the time. You have to really have a relationship. The Lord is right. I'm like, oh, the video. You notice my nails, sir. Like how the 10 Commandments say thou shalt not kill, and just a lot of stuff, right? I'm gonna just go off of that one because that's my main focus. And then when David, who was it that David was supposed to go kill? Mind you, the commandments was out before this, y'all. David came after. The Lord told him to go kill everybody. He said, kill the kids, kill the animals, kill everybody. Take everybody's life. Don't leave nothing. Don't take their treasures. Don't take their money. Don't take nothing. Burn everything. Kill everybody. Right? David did not do that. He kept a couple people alive. So God sent a prophetic voice to kill the people that David kept alive. So at the end of the day, y'all, a lot of people say God is not going to mix races. He said don't mix light and dark and all this other stuff in the Bible. Y'all need to have a relationship with the Lord to know exactly what they're talking about. Okay? Just saying, have a relationship with the Lord. Because if the Lord put a David on you, say go take over the land, kill everybody, the kids, the cattle, all that. I mean, he at that point had to not follow the commandments. Since when he said he had a thing for older women, I laughed until I cried. And the fact that he is a celebrity. How do I do this? Exactly. Like how? Kingdom Spouse 71. Oh, hello. Your Kingdom Spouse is 71? But yeah, like just people have to be open to hearing the Lord's voice. I found out the other day that Ruth and Boaz had sex. I was like, what? So what? So like literally I'm watching this Bible story, right? And in the Bible story it talks about to be known. Like the story a lot. Let me just give y'all the story a lot. So the story a lot, the angels came to visit Lot, and I'm just going to do the Ebonics version of this. They came to visit Lot. The people started banging on the door. His neighbors wanted to have sex with the angels. They said they wanted to know the angels. So Lot said, just take my daughters, okay? Just take my 2 virgin daughters, and y'all just have your way with them. And they said, no, we want to know the angels. In other words, they want to rape the angels. So then, basically, why is my kingdom spouse calling me? I ain't going to answer. Okay, so literally, they wanted to know the angels, which means have sex with the angels, rape the angels, whatever. So back in the day, respect was how people got through, like how they stay alive, right? So yeah, to know her and what enter. No, but even lay at their feet means a sexual thing. And it said Ruth laid at Boaz's feet. So then they had some sort of intimacy, okay? So literally they disrespected the angels, and that's why it wasn't because of the sin. They've been sinning from day one. They've been having sex and doing all that extra stuff, yada yada. God actually destroyed it because of them being disrespectful. That's why the Bible says, he said, if they do not something, then take up your dust off your feet, is what it says. It tells you to dust off your feet. If people are disrespectful, if they don't want to love on you and stuff, then go in peace. So yeah, God actually destroyed, I think it was Sodom and Gomorrah in behind that. But yeah. Why are you not answering, LOL? Like a thief in the night, sis. Baby, don't pop up over here. I'm not the one. Yeah. So, and mind you, okay, so the show 365 Days History is just people that don't really have religions. I think only one person really was religious on there. They don't have religions. They just study the Bible. So they go back in the word and they say like what was happening in these times, what was okay, what were the customs. So they were just saying the customs and how they used to talk meant that. So they unknowingly was educating me. Said, why you not answering? Because, baby, my callback game is strong. I'm going to call back. Give me like 4 or 5 hours. Because why do he always call and FaceTime? Why do you always FaceTime me? I'm not ready. Don't FaceTime me. So, okay, it's just like the phrase to be known is sexual. Like, I don't know how to explain it. To be known means it's some sort of intercourse, right? To lay at their feet is sexual. It's just like how we have the Urban Dictionary, and there's just different words that we use to describe sex. That was just their Urban Dictionary way of saying it. You know, we always creating stuff as humans. God told me what it meant when I read the story about Ruth and Boaz. I was just, okay, that Rebecca, literally, when I was reading the story, the Lord was giving me the revelation. I was like, Lord, I just think my mind is just being unclean right now. So I'm gonna ignore what I think you're trying to tell me, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. That was just confirmation when I was watching History 365. I was like, okay, so that's confirmation. Wow, I never would have thought that laying at someone's feet would be sexual. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I was just like, Holy Spirit literally told me that when she lay at his feet, that's what that meant. And I was like, no, I'm just having a dirty mind, so I'm just going to ignore that. And then once I watched that, and I was like, okay. Yeah. I thought it was just inappropriate to be in his room, in his bed. Listen, he was drunk, and she didn't care about none of that. Jessica, please teach. I need the food. What else? Okay, what else did I learn? So then on there too, there's a story in the Bible where a lady and the husband was fighting another dude, and she grabbed his groin is what they call it. She grabbed that spot and they cut her hand off. So back then, this was on the 365 days. Back then, it was like they still have ceremonies for men's private parts, celebrations for it, but like that's how you were able to tell the different cultures. You know how like black people braid their hair, and Caucasians be having straight hair and stuff like that. Like the custom was the circumcised males have this, these males have that. The Romans used to pierce their nipples. The not the Palestine, I don't even know, but they had piercings in their lip area. Some had their ears pierced. So like their areas was a way that they identified the cultures and their piercings on them. But yeah, so she was actually very, very disrespectful to grab his identification card. But anyways, I feel you, but just why he got a FaceTime, but the love is unconditional. Yeah, no, you're not about to see me looking like a bald-headed scatter rat. Talk to you later. See you later, sure. I wonder about that too. Yeah, you know what stupid is? I'm sorry, Lord. What stupid is, the Lord said that there's going to be communication, right? This communication might be the slowest, yet feels like it's pointless communication ever. Just saying that. Somebody might need that, because you might have been talking to your spouse and you ain't been talking about nothing at all. Not the identification card. I'm sick of y'all. It's called 365 Days History. And they just play like different stuff on like the last thing that was on the show was how did states get their shape. But literally it was like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I was at school, right? So what? Leave me alone. Jeez, I'm busy. But like it was called something Bible, and they were talking about different Bible verses. So it was talking about children do not curse your mother and your father, right? The curses, they used to actually take these bowls, these ceramic bowls. They used to write people names in it, and then they would speak a word and then break it to the ground. And people were actually cursing their parents. So nowadays, cursing could mean a cuss word, like don't be cussing out your parents and stuff like that. But back then, it meant an actual curse, and they believe that they can frustrate the gods and stuff like that. And they were telling a story of someone in the Bible who had apparently frustrated their God, and then everything was destroyed. And I was like, oh, yeah. At least his call and mine is silent. He and I used to FaceTime all the time, but not these days. I just feel like you're not gonna FaceTime me with my hair looking like this. No, thank you, sir. My kid's spouse and I started our separation last week, so for the next year and a half, it'll be sporadic communication. You just started? Oh my goodness gracious, God is doing all types of stuff. I wonder about the laying at the feet. The laying at the feet. Like, okay, just how the song, I'm not trying to be nasty, y'all. Just how the songs talk about climbing up trees. In other words, getting to their peak. All right? Laying at the feet. Just gonna say, laying at the feet might just be another way of saying she was laying at the feet. Oh my goodness gracious, people. I think the laying at the feet meant exactly what she was doing. He needs his wife. They all need their wives. They don't know what to do. I used to run and snatch a wig to get on. I'm telling you, baby. Hang the wig up right there next to the bed. Just bloop. It's a hat. Girl, I've been waiting 10 years to speak to my kingdom spouse. I wouldn't care how I look because it's been a long wait. But I just found out last year he was my kingdom spouse. Oh my goodness. I found out this year he was my kingdom spouse, but the year is almost over. Literally, baby, my curls, if my hair was like wet or something, I could have just threw it in the ponytail and answered real quick. But he was regular calling. But you know, it's just a pattern. You regular call just so you can FaceTime. Look, my house ain't even up to par. You ain't gonna catch me lacking. Oh, nobody else commented. But yeah. Megan. I feel like, look, my finger is swollen by the way I'm over here snitching. Yeah, it was confirmed to me this year. It just frustrates me because it took me that long to take the Lord serious. I literally thought he was playing. I was like, that ain't God. That ain't God. God is not saying that. Mind you, I watched Kingdom Spouse videos after our separation. I was watching Stephanie P. Smith videos, and the Lord kept telling me, this word is for you. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I ain't got a man. I don't got a man. I'm nowhere. I'm not even dating. So I thought it wasn't for me. I've been waiting 3 years and didn't know he's my kingdom spouse until this year. I have a life. I have my life to Christ this year, and a couple months later, God was like, child, that's your man. Exactly. Because, like, for what? Why you couldn't tell me that before? No. I think back then, if God would have told me that was my kingdom spouse, I'd be like, we husband and wife, we together real bad. Yeah. Because God said, yeah, because he did. And then he would have just thought I was delusional. So God told me at a point to where I didn't really want to mess with him like that. Like, I didn't want to mess with my kingdom spouse like that. And I wasn't even going to tell him, like, no, I'm not open to talking about it. I was like, pick up with the scarf on. No, for real. Just my journey was 6 years too. That is just so raggedy, but I don't know. God told me that he had a husband for me, but didn't tell me who. And then I was like, Lord, you just taking too long. And when I was 21, I was not patient at all. At all. So I wasn't even open to no super crazy way. And I feel like the Lord was so grieved when I gave up on a promise. She said I was on my twin flame journey. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. That twin flame, that's crazy how people do that. Like, they really believe, you know? But my kingdom spouse gave me mad prophecy, and I was still like, yeah, no. I'm just I'm like so mad for you. Like, he told you he knew. Even like with me, I was so mad. It's going on 11 years for me, y'all. Oh my goodness. Were you, like, Rebecca, were you in position the full 11 years? We can make it however long we have to wait. Exactly. Like, I just don't understand how people wait that long. Like, are y'all in position or did y'all get out? Like, y'all know how I was talking about? I get up from the seat, like, never mind. Like, I need to stretch my legs. Like, Or were you in position the whole time? I know I wasn't. 6 years is mad raggedy. Like, for real. Because why? I was 25 and he was 40. Lord, the time, the clock is ticking, baby. We need this together. But some people, like, I know with me, I got more revelation when I actually submit to God's will on, like, even being active on YouTube and, like, doing this. When I said, Lord, okay, I'll be posting on YouTube. Because I made the page in December. I didn't actually post until February. That's when the Lord started giving me the revelation in February. He's like, now that you're posting, anyways, he said, now that you're posting, then I'll tell you. But like, there's people that were connected to this Kingdom Spouse journey, like my Kingdom Spouse journey, because we relate to each other so well, y'all. But like, that the Lord needed me to do. Like, it wasn't, this is not a question. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you to post on YouTube. I'm telling you to drop these words. Crazy thing is, we had a really bad argument last time. We were in communication, but the thing was right before we stopped talking. He was acting really lovey-dovey that day. I'm like, that's the thing too. Like, don't think that your Kingdom Spouse is up to something when y'all go from like 0 to 100 real quick, and then y'all calm down and they want to be like, I apologize, this and that. They have agape love for you. They are like the only person that has agape love for you. And when I mean like in an intimate way, like nobody else loves you in an intimate way in God, but I'm saying physical, not supernatural. Physical being that love you in an intimate way that has agape for you, okay? Um, but Jesse never said the words husband marriage. He was like, we're gonna have a relationship and it's gonna be good. What does that mean, bro? I think he was trying to prophesy, impart to you, and let you fill in the gaps. I have tried that with my Kingdom Spouse. It did not work as it did with you. But he didn't want to scare you off. He didn't want to scare you off. A lot of the Kingdom Spouses have like scared us, okay? Or you have scared them. Like vice versa. Y'all might have scared each other. My Kingdom Spouse started scaring me off, and then because he was moving too fast, I was like, sir. So that, yeah, that could have scared you off. He's like, I'm your husband. Like, you're psychotic and you need to get away from me. You need help. So that's probably why he didn't mention it. I think my Kingdom Spouse knew before me, but wasn't aware of his gifts. You know what irks me is the discernment. It's just so much discernment with me and my Kingdom Spouse. That is a gift like crazy. We sit there in each other's presence and read each other like a book. We might not even say nothing. It's like we don't have to say nothing. We're literally reading each other. And sometimes we be quick to shut each other down. Like, not in a negative, harsh way, but just very stern. Like, I could just say one word and it'd be like, boom. And he could just say one word and be like, boom. And we stop each other in our tracks. It's so awkward, too. It's very awkward. I don't like the eyeball thing. It's like that look. Like, I love you so bad. I want to be with you right now, but we're not going to say anything. It's like, okay. It says 3 years ago, he ghosted me. My journey, I don't know. I'm the queen of ghosting, so I'm trying to stop doing that. We're working on the ghosting. Because that's a, I don't want to handle my business type thing. I'm scared to say the truth type thing. Why is it raining? You know, black people, we can't get our hair wet, and I'm just playing. But like, literally, it's a accountability thing. People that ghost, it's an accountability thing. They're struggling with accountability. They don't wanna stand the rain. And he's like, we gotta go through things before that time. Just, he was not helpful. Oh my goodness. God gave him the full prophecy. He probably told him to start saving up for that big old rock, that 10K plus rock that's going to be on your finger. Some of them, they've been like, Lord, they know that they're your husband and they don't got no money for a ring, and they don't got no money for, like, you know, they have enough money to live, but they don't have enough money for the ceremony, and they're like, Lord, I can't come back, or I can't go back to her until I got money to actually do this, that, and that, and the third. So some of them, the only thing was their jobs. And some of them, the Lord, I'm over here prophesying y'all. Some of them, the Lord told them to quit their job because He's going to open up a new revenue, a new source of income. But anyways, I just want to say that. I hope so. Right now, this YouTube channel isn't doing so well right now. And that was after I left. Wait, so his channel's not doing so well? But when I was in his life, his channel was booming. Because there's favor. First off, there's favor with the women. It said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So it's favor that comes with it, literally. The Lord is not a liar. But also, once you guys get together or whatever, then he will start to gain, or some of them are gaining favor now. They will gain favor from the Lord, and then favor plus favor come together, and it'd be more favor. The math is mathing. He definitely was scared, the scared one. Nothing really scares me anymore, LOL. He told me he can feel my emotions, like literally. I was like to that point to just tell me where it is, bruh. Like literally. Some are like that. Like me and my kingdom spouse used to be roommates. So like legit, he came in the house mad one day, and I was like, bro, whatever it is, I'll just fix it. Just tell me. He's like, you're paranoid. The Lord was like, he lying. He really mad off of something, but he's just not gonna tell you that. And I was like, well, it be like that sometimes. That's what happens when pride overrides people's lives. They be like, no. And it's happened to me even in counterfeit relationships. I'm like, yeah, I don't want you to be. I was apologizing to one of the counterfeits that I was with. And I was like, I'm sorry for this, and that. And he's like, I'm not worried about it. It's good. He told me like 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, how many ever months, he was like, I was really mad that day. But his pride wouldn't let him get that out. He couldn't even be honest with himself. I mean, the pride causes a lot of lies sometimes, y'all. He said, we was laying up in bed one day with him before I knew who God was and whatnot. And I heard it, Lord, loud and clear, I love you. I'm like, excuse me? You heard him in the spirit? That's crazy because, like, when people are given over, like, to the reprobate mind, or when people are openly being used by the enemy, there was one time my spouse was praying in the spirit, and there's a difference. Praying out loud and praying in spirit, two different things. But anyways, he was praying in the spirit, and I heard Jessica, and I was like, oh, he's praying for me. That's so cute. And then a counterfeit called me, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. The enemy used someone that was openly and actively being used by him to insert that. So they can hear them. They can hear in the spirit and stuff like that. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, he'll try to cause confusion, make you doubt everything. Jess, you're more like my kingdom spouse, LOL. He's a ghoster, and I'm a confronter. Yeah. My kingdom spouse definitely is a confronter, which is really annoying because it's like I'm not good with the accountability stuff. Well, I actually got way better. I'm proud of myself. But like the accountability thing was a problem for me. So I will always try to avoid, like, we can argue and we never have to talk about it again. Because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go there. But I was like that even when I was in the world. Like in the world, y'all, especially when, okay, I used to date people that would cheat on me, like they were habitual cheaters. So let's just put that out there. And I would cheat back. I wouldn't say anything. And I'm like, I'm going to just cheat back. I'm not tripping. Like, that's just how I was when I was in the world. You cheat, I cheat just like that. You move, I move just like that. Whatever he did, I could do better. And I can do anything better than him. So just stuff like that. Now, my kingdom spouse, we never been together. So that wasn't a problem. Yes, because the ring I want. Okay. I don't even know. I want to go back to where I looked at my ring and see if it's even still there. Like, did he pick it up yet, Lord? I was like, why am I going to the mall? I went to the mall and boom, I saw the ring that I wanted. I said, Lord, that one. Yeah, he knows he needs moolah. He's a contractor. Some of these men are just picky. They feel like if they give you a little ring, then everybody gonna look at them like they crazy. Like the Lord literally just dropped that in my spirit. Like these men are not gonna want to go with a tiny ring and just, they're gonna get you a big ring for themselves. They're gonna feel more manly, I guess. Whatever that may be for them. But yeah. I don't need all that. Baby, Rebecca, when I tell you I do not care about not a lick of a ring, that's just a bonus. I do not care for that. Baby, we can get married. The papers. Like, baby, just give me the paper. I don't need the ring. I mean, I know that's the sign to show everybody that I got a man, but I don't need one. I mean, I'll take one, but I don't really care about that. I don't care about how you propose. Baby, just propose. Just propose. And get on your knee. Now, I ain't picky about that. Don't stand up, sir. Don't stand up and propose to me because that's just so disrespectful. Just please don't. Don't try to sit next to me either. No, get on your knee. Don't ruin my moment. But it's okay. If your man do that, if he does that, because some of them don't got daddies and stuff like that to tell them. Some of them, they going to be so in the moment, they're not going to be able to really heed to the voice of the Lord. So if they stand up and say, baby, will you marry me? Say, baby, get down on one knee first. Thank you. Yes, I will marry you. Because no, we're not doing all that. But so, big wife. Big on the wife. And it says, man, that look is what kept me crushing. He stopped communication the first year of us talking, but every year after that, every time I see him, he would give me a love stare. Exactly. Because some of the kingdom spouses, I kid you not, the first date that me and my kingdom spouse went on, we were just looking at each other like, oh, okay, And I'm like, God, he cute or whatever, but I could do better. You know how people just be so prideful, so puffed up. I was really puffed up at the time. And I'm just like, and the Lord's like, look at this. Look at his jaw. Look at his face. Look at that. Look at his eyes. And the Lord was really rooting for him. The Lord was truly rooting for my kingdom spouse. And I'm like, oh, cool. And you know what he said? He said, you want to kiss me? Boy, now you just ruined it. The Lord is literally advocating on your behalf, and you over here talking about a kiss. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about going home right now. Right now. I don't care about no 8-pack. Right now, I'll go. But yeah, I used to have an attitude problem, y'all. I used to really have an attitude problem. But the Lord can be advocating. He could be ministering something to your spouse, okay? Through y'all eye contact. I kid you not. Y'all could be looking at each other and like, she is the one. That is your wife. Look at those dove eyes. You see those dove eyes? It's just stuff like that. I sent him a Christmas gift though. Nothing crazy. But I was like, that's my man. Baby, you ain't even getting a Merry Christmas out of me. I ain't say no Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't. Look, I kid you not. No. I'm being real stern with mines. You don't get the benefits as if you're here and you're not. Period. When you get here, you get all the benefits. But until then, you ain't getting no benefits. It's like there's a 401k that comes with this relationship. My spouse is about to retire. He been at his job for over 30. Ma'am. No, ma'am. Listen. That's way too long. I was so quick to quit. Even when I had warrants out for my arrest, y'all, when I was in the world, I was quick to quit a job. Like I didn't even have a background. And don't. And so I'd be telling him, yeah, that Marine you got is me. No, for real. Big stepper. Because the way I pray, baby, I don't play. Your toe hurt, yeah, I stubbed my toe, it's me. Whenever I asked for a phone call or pic, he would just say that it wasn't the right time or not yet. It confused me since he had pics of me, so I feel that he knows something I don't. Okay, so it's kind of like the peanut butter to the jelly. It's literally like, I'm gonna upload that song. I'm gonna do that song. There is specific details that only your spouse knows. There's specific details that only you know, and then there's details that both of y'all know mutually. So yeah. Yep. The vision is becoming more clear. Period. Period. Periana. Yeah, I didn't see that. We definitely added to each other's trauma. It's all right. The same way, okay, this is what godchildren don't realize, because I was eating myself up because I called my kingdom spouse some choice words, back, anyways. But the same way that we unconditionally be loving on people and forgiving people, our kingdom spouse is going to do the same thing. We have like a childlike type of forgiveness and love. So some people are going to go into union with their spouses and heal, and some people is not. They going to go whole and heal and whole and heal. Yeah, like to pop up like nothing happened. He liked to pop up. Okay, I know that's right. I used to like to pop up like nothing happened too. Yo, the vent, exactly. My kingdom spouse had cheaters. Me, no, not so much. But my man used to be man. I was so brainwashed back then. Like, I had a friend saying, men cheat. You just gotta be, like, okay with it. Like, whatever. And I was like, the devil's a liar, but okay. My ring is very unique and specific, so I don't know if he gonna know the ring is an investment. I don't know. I'm open to having something better than what I asked for. Because what I asked for, it wasn't even that expensive. It looked like it was expensive, but it was not. And I was like, if he come with like a little bitty ring, we can add two. We can add two every couple years or every year, whatever you want to do. Where men invest is a big deal. It is. That's the thing. Like, some of them don't realize that their credit is messed up and they don't want to go into a marriage with messed up credit. But the Lord is gonna bless them when they take that ring and they do payments on your ring, as how their credit gonna go up. It be stuff like that. If they don't hop into the obedience, then you just gonna be delaying your blessings. But that's a way. At least some jewelry. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I got hair. Dang, I got one braid. Don't y'all hate? I got two. I thought I was done. Okay. I'm gonna wait a second and I'm gonna get to it. My kingdom spouse parents love me. They've been married 40 years. I can't believe I got two braids left. Even if somebody laughing, even if your kingdom spouse people don't like you, they will grow to like you. Yeah, I get love stares. I like how you said they're love stares. The fact that I left, oh my goodness gracious, I thought I was done. Okay, that part, just get on one knee and propose. Exactly. Not dumb eyes. I'm with you, Jess. I need 7 carats. This wait been too long, but I know you're sure my kingdom spouse gonna go hard because of reputation. He's a stunner. Exactly. Yeah, they can't have big chains and stuff like that. If I don't think my kingdom spouse be doing all that. But if your kingdom spouse is into all that, and then have a little bitty ring on your finger, like when everybody's talking about, and I'm not trying to gossip, like Blueface, how he got all them chains and stuff, and then he got Jade in that ring. I was like, oh dang, that's messed up. But they're not gonna, like, who cares? But there's some people that's gonna look at that and be like, nope. And I went to his counterfeit because I guess she's taking care of the business. And I'm like, Lord, she's stealing the money, probably. Some of them, the Lord is gonna let close that door. Like, I had a friend back in the day who had a business with a girl, and she completely drained the accounts and blocked him out. So some of them, that might be their story. Like, the counterfeit completely closed out the accounts. I feel like that's just confirmation, because even Cardi B, they said Cardi B drained her husband and her account. Like, she took everything out because he cheated. But yeah, that might be some of y'all's kingdom spouse story. The Lord had sent me $7 last night. Had me send. I was like, are you sure this is from you? And it went to the counterfeit because I guess she was taking care of some business. And I'm like, the Lord, she's stealing the money. I don't get that. Hey, y'all. Hey, Golden. Mine is mad expensive. I'm like, okay, you're getting African. I love how my kingdom spouse, like, literally, he's cheap like me. He'll get like, I don't know, some Jordans and stuff like that. But then we'll go eat at like Jack in the Box. And I'm like, see, I can do that. I can do that. We don't gotta go to no expensive places to eat and stuff. You know, we like to look and feel good. And I ain't even mad at it. I was supposed to go to Africa in January, but I can't go no more. Why you can't go? Making this spouse is not flashy, but he knows quality. Exactly. You read my message. You read my message twice. I probably did. And you know what's crazy? Like, I'm trying to understand my Kingdom Spouse lingo, and I don't be trying to frustrate him, but I really don't be understanding like what he's trying to say sometimes. I'm not from out here, so this is really confusing how people talk sometimes. I love quality and deserve it. I'm learning quality. The Lord is teaching me quality because He knows I will go to DD's, I will go to Ross, I will go to Fallas, I will go to Walmart, I will go to Timu. No, I will literally go to a whole bunch of cheap places and like get cute items and like put it all together. hmm We go to Subway in a heartbeat for real, and I can't go because it's not God's plan. But that's another thing too. Like if you have the heart, like the heart posture of I will not give into this so I can help someone else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I will not buy this pair of shoes so I can bless someone else that needs it. Like, some people are like that, just saying. And I go because it's not. I love Ross, but I don't mind that clothes and stuff. Baby, I will literally put a $5 shirt with some $5 leggings with some Jordans. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, it'd be like that sometimes. I'm not picky on it. I'm big. I'm big on the Ross. I'm big on DDs. Okay. It's almost Christmas, y'all. I don't know what to do with my head. It looked crazy. Now, actually, I got all the braids out finally. I'm gonna crochet it like Tracy say. I'm gonna just listen to Tracy. We on nice places because I deserve to go. Yeah, we bought our father business. That's the thing, though. The Lord knows, but like with certain people, this is not for everybody, but like with certain people, He knows if He bless you to a trip to Africa, you gonna go for vacation and you gonna get to prophesying to people. You gonna get to doing stuff. You gonna get to praying for people. You gonna walk around and start praying for people. Like it's just something that you naturally do. She said, "Wig it up." I know, right? Should I call my Kingdom Spouse back? I got sparkles on my face. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I've been on here for 102 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm a simple woman. I don't know how to dress. So that's something I will have to learn. I'm going to be in the limelight. I'm a total introvert. If I get along with people. Oh baby, I'm a fashionista. Like, honey, I will make a $2 outfit look like it's really 10. I'm childish. Yeah, there's something I gotta do in New York, so I can't go right now. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to get off of here. And I'm about to delete this. Ain't nobody gonna be using this against me. I'm childish. Alright, bye.